Quality and price are good, it's guaranteed to sell. I will use ATOMY's toothbrush and toothpaste even if I don't become a business person. I will use ATOMY's cosmetics, detergents, and other products. Just using their products will benefit me. The quality and price is better than anywhere else. Only those of you who think like that should start the business. Those of you who think like that will become successful. Why? You're confident. You can speak with confidence to anyone. But if you try to sell something that's expensive and poor in quality, you feel embarrassed. You start blaming your husband for your misfortunes. And men start blaming their wives for having to work so hard for little return because they don't contribute. That's what happens when you get rejected while trying to sell that expensive, poor quality product. It's inevitable. But if you sell good products at good prices, you're confident. You can think, there are plenty others. It's your loss if you don't use it. We don't get hurt because we think that we are psychologically superior to them, even if others don't use it. That's why I say, if you think ATOMY products are really good and cheap, you should start the business. Also, if you don't like our products after you try it, bring it in. Even if you used half of it, we will pay for it. We don't even make samples. If we make samples, the production cost will increase. You don't pay for samples, but making samples actually costs more than the actual product. Producing 10 units at 10 grams each is more expensive than producing 1 unit at 100 grams. But they just give out these samples everywhere. Who pays for these samples? It's not the president of the company. They add on the cost of samples to the sales price of the product. There was someone, when he heard that the skincare 6 set is only about $75, each one costs less than $15, he said, how good could such a cheap product be? I don't want to use it. $75 for one is even cheap, but $75 for 6? He said, I can't use such a low-grade product on my face. There was another person that got this product as a gift. She had been using a product that was about $1,000 per set. She said she couldn't use a $75 product on her face, but she didn't want to throw it away, so she used it on her buttocks and feet. But after about a month, she started noticing that the skin on her buttocks and feet had improved. I haven't seen it, but that's what she said. So she started using it on her face as well. When she used it on her face, she realized that it was better than the expensive brand she had been using before. So she started using that on her feet, and our cheap product on her face. She said that in front of many people. So this product can be so cheap because it is mass produced. Also, we didn't spend a lot of money on the container. We just wanted to make it clean and simple. It doesn't need to be fancy because once the product is all gone, the container goes in the garbage. So we didn't want to waste money like that. We only wanted to spend money on what goes on the face. So the container is just simple. We don't spend any money on advertising, department store commissions, or shopping mall commissions. If we had shops, it would all go towards the sales price. But we don't have any of that. Therefore, this product is not cheap because there is little content or the quality is low. We just got rid of all the bubbles, and thus, the price became cheap. Cosmetics are made with natural raw materials. Those are the good ones. They're created by taking natural plants or fruits, squeezing the juices and boiling the extracts. How expensive could that possibly be? When I talk about these prices, I say, why should it be any more expensive than juice? All you do is boil plant roots and squeeze the juice out of fruits. Put it all together in a tank and stir it to mix it together. It shouldn't be that expensive. When I say that cosmetics engineers get enraged, they try to say that it's sophisticated, but I say the machines do everything for you. So just calculate the electricity costs. It might drive them crazy when I negotiate like that, but that's really the case. Realistically, why should cosmetics cost any more than juice? It's made out of raw plant materials. If a certain plant is expensive, it will be farmed more. Then the price drops. In the case of aloe, what if you could only get it by extracting it from the deserts? It would be very expensive. But a large stem of aloe is only a few dollars. When you take a flight near California, in the middle of the desert, there are large green areas. I think they are aloe farms. If you go there, a big stem of aloe is very cheap. If you take that and use it as a raw material, you have natural aloe cosmetics. There is aloe in here. The aloe in here barely costs a few cents. It's not even $1. There is more than just aloe. But even if you take all the raw materials in here, it still doesn't cost a whole lot. Its cost should be similar to juice.